and a very good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Saturday for Play Your Crafts Right. I'll just tell you from the outset here, it is an absolutely glorious day here. If we had the technology to move everything outside, we would have been broadcasting from the car park as far as I'm concerned. But sadly, there's too much stuff to shift and not enough of us to do it. But we're here. We're here for some fun and games and also actually some great deals as well. Play Your Crafts Right. You are going to see a fantastic deal coming your way on one of my favourite collections. Plus, over the course of this show, we are going to be playing a game. Now, this game this morning is called Name That Squiggle. As always, I will be team captain of Facebook. Well, I'll introduce the guest in a few moments' time. Our guest will be team captain of YouTube, and basically it'll be played over 2 rounds. Whoever wins, so if I win for Facebook, we will randomly pick 5 people who've been playing along on Facebook to go into the winner's circle and win £10 or $10 to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. However, if my adversary this morning wins, they will, for Team YouTube, have 5 winners as well. Basically, we're going to get time to draw on our pads, and the other person has to guess what it is. Whoever guesses the most wins. It's as simple as that. If you've seen my drawing, you'll know that standing no chance of winning is Craig. What are you doing here? It's Saturday.
I keep thinking it's Wake Up Call.
What?
I was getting ready to just introduce the show as Wake Up. I know it's Saturday. Not often you see me here on the weekend. Let me tell you, I'm actually buzzing to be here on the weekend. It may be absolutely glorious out there, but I am even more excited to be here on a Saturday and to be here not only for Play Your Crafts Right, but also launch day later on. So we'll show you some of the things that you could be doing with the interchangeable sentiments.
Ah, yes.
That I adore. Now, you're going to be going over them just shortly, I know, Ben, when it comes to the concept of these ones. But you have got a background die and a layer die, but you can then change the sentiment 3 times. So this one here says thank you. Now, keep a note of the background. It's going to be the same on the next one. But what we've done is we've changed it to miss you. Same background, but we've changed it to just for you. So you can then interchange these sentiments all the time. Now we've got other options as well, so I'll just show you a few where you could be doing best wishes. This has got a specific design background there. Then there's a congratulations. Check out that background there. Just quickly as well, the best wishes, there's another 2 options when it comes to the sentiment. The congratulations, there's another 2 options that will sit into the middle there. Then we've got happy birthday here. There's another 2 options that will go into place here. We've got sending hugs, where there's another 2 options there. And then last but not least, we have got this one here that says get well wishes, but there's another 2 options of sentiments that can go in place there. So that is the idea of the interchangeable sentiments that you may not be familiar with. What I will say as well, at my request, we've had these a few times on Crafters TV, so we'll show you the concept, but I've got a few different ways in which you can use them coming up throughout the show on Not Wake Up Call, Play Your Crafts Right.
It is going to get chaotic and competitive over the course of the next hour or so. Let us know who you're cheering for this morning, by the way. Are you Team Facebook or are you Team YouTube? Lena says, go Ben, we need a Team Facebook win. We absolutely do. Honestly, I think myself, Joe, George and Becky have been particularly hopeless on Play Your Crafts Right over the last few weeks. So I'm doing my very best for you today. Although having said that, off the back of last week when I got absolutely thrashed by Debbie Fisher, loads of you said you would be watching on YouTube today. So if you are watching on Facebook, can you let me know? Because I don't think there's going to be many. We'll come to the game in just a little while. Let's, though, chat through everything that you're going to get with the Interchangeable Sentiment Die collection. Like Craig was saying, super versatile for the fact that you've got the ability to change those sentiments within all of the different frames that you've got within this. And again, the fact that you've got that outer die as well gives you more versatility when it comes to making those layers as well. And I love these frames. So this one's your butterfly foliage. and you're going to get happy birthday, happy Easter, and happy thoughts within this. So super versatile. Lots of people when we launched this, I remember, were saying how happy they were that we had happy Easter in there, because that's not a sentiment that you see that often. And again, the fact that you've got so much snippability here as well within the frames. I mean, that beautiful butterfly, if you wanted to die cut that twice, snip it out, you know, layer it up. You've got so many different possibilities with the different ways that you can use these. This one here is your Regal frame. This one again, 3 really handy sentiments which simply pop into that frame itself. So you've got just for you, miss you, and thank you. This one, again, glorious. So much detail in the frame itself. Sending hugs, sending love, and sending kisses. Again, it's really super easy crafting for the fact that you've got that gorgeous frame. Just choose the sentiment which is relevant to the card that you're sending. This one here is Lovely Vines. I want to say this is the one, I want to say it was Craig that did it, that we foiled at one point as well. He's nodding over there. So again, the versatility that you got with these, this one particularly lent itself beautifully for that. Best wishes, best of luck, and best friend. And this one here is your ornate swirls. Sending wishes, birthday wishes, and get well wishes. And again, you can see how easily those will just slot into the little aperture that you've got left there. And they're so super versatile. This is the last one. And the way this deal works, actually, you're going to buy 5, you get 1 free. I said you buy 5.
You get 1 free.
Hey, you do. And with this one, you get congratulations.
Ah, boy.
What?
Well, that was a pirate you done, wasn't it?
No.
No, it was Scottish. Was that meant to be Scottish?
Hey, Scottish. Hey, you got congratulations. Celebrate.
You're going to no do that.
Hey?
Going to no do that.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to do that. And you've also got condolences in there too. So again, lots of versatility when it comes to these, not just on the crafting front, but also on the fact that you've got so many different sentiments. $74.95 is the deal on this, or $84.75. If you're a platinum member, you can take another 20% off that, $59.96 or $67.80. And don't forget, it is our Spend More, Save More event, which runs through until Monday. And basically, if you spend over £30 or $30, you have got the ability to get an extra £5 or $5 off your order. It is 1 order per customer, but if you've not yet used yours, again, you could use it on this particular deal and get an extra £5 or $5 off that price. As always, you can go for these individually, and they are available on any 2 for $26 or $30. So have a little sneaky look at that as well. But I just think these are super usable, super easy to craft with as well. And also, if you get onto the website, at half price Spectrum Noir goodies as well, coming up later on in the Winner's Circle. The Winner's Circle we bring to you from 1 o'clock, where we bring you some amazing deals, as I say, and we'll also crown our 5 winners from our Name That Squiggle game, round 1 of which is going to be coming up in about 15 minutes time. And I am devastated to find out from producer Johnny. As I said to you a few moments ago, last week after I got absolutely comprehensively thrashed, everyone was saying in the comments, well, we're watching on YouTube next week. Ben's going to be here. We're watching on YouTube. Apparently, there's hundreds of people watching on YouTube right now. There's about 4 watching on Facebook. Those 4 obviously didn't watch me last week. But thanks for that, everybody. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'll be laughing. I'll be laughing come 1 o'clock. You'll wish you hadn't jumped ship to YouTube. I'll show you. Oh, yes. Are you feeling confident with the Name That Squiggle game, by the way? How's your drawing? I mean, we know you're a great crafter, but drawing-wise, any good?
We'll wait and see.
Ooh, he's not showing his hand.
I know, Ben, you're about to do the comments. I've also got the comments loaded up. I just want to quickly say, Terry Tom as well, saying, good morning on. And then she's done a little emoji with a brain explosion saying, Saturday what? Ben with no waistcoat and Craig on a Saturday. I think it's messing with a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I might put a waistcoat on a little bit later on, but yeah, it's just warm today. It's really warm. It's about 9 degrees up here in the north, which is warm. No, it's not. It's about 17, 18 degrees. It's lovely. We've been sat out the front in the sunshine, chilling. I mean, no, we've been working really hard, getting ready for the show, making sure everything is fine. But it's a lovely day, so that's hence why I'm just wearing the shirt currently. And yeah, what's he doing on? What's he doing in? He's never here, is he, on a weekend? What's going on there? what's going on? I picked it up. I was like, what are you doing here? It's not Friday, isn't it? No, it's not Friday. Oh, Saturday. Oh, well, you may as well stay now. That's basically what happened. You got the days wrong. Anyway, let's get going on the interchangeable sentiment dies. Which ones are you going to be using first, dear friend?
So we are going to be using the Regal frame for this one here. Now this one that we're going for has got the option of thank you, just for you, or miss you. Now what we're going to do with this one is we are going to use them as they're intended. So we're keeping this first demo relatively simple, so if you've not seen them before, it lets you know how you can actually use them. And what we're going to do is a background, Ben. I'm going to be using one of the alcohol ink backgrounds I created yesterday.
Yes.
So, you know, yes, you could be using your backgrounds for your pattern papers. Maybe you just want to use your normal cardstock if you want. But I thought, let's go in and let's use one of the backgrounds that I've created. What I have to say as well is I have seen so many of you at home, primarily on the I'm a Crafter's Companion Facebook page, sharing your incredible alcohol background makes that you have made while watching and also after watching Debbie Fisher yesterday.
Yeah.
They are simply phenomenal.
Her makes yesterday were unbelievable. I've got to tell you, I think it's one of the best Colour Me Happies I've done.
Because I was prepping away, and while I was prepping, sometimes I get, you get caught up with the phone calls, like with mum and friends and that sort of stuff. So I never seen the full show with yourself and Debbie. However, I've seen a lot of her teasers on Instagram and Facebook. But again, what you guys have been making at home, and yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing as to what you've done with what Debbie's done as well.
It was all the different techniques she was using last night, stuff like salt, she was using bleach, she used string, and that Yupo paper as well, which I literally only seen that for the second time, I think.
It's amazing stuff.
Unbelievable what you can do with the Yupo paper. We got that on the show as well, actually, on the Winner's Circle. Definitely worth getting, isn't it, if you're going to do those techniques?
Absolutely. The Yupo paper, you might not think of it as an essential, but what to do is, when you are on the website, when you're looking at getting extra little bits like your low-tack tape or your tape runners, anything like that, please always consider getting another pack of Yupo paper when it comes to being in stock. So it's not always in stock because it is a popular item. Now, I did say yesterday, if you run out of Yupo paper, as a substitute, it's not amazingly good, but a decent substitute is your inexpensive glossy photo paper.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of like if you run out of Nina cardstock, a nice substitute is your white smooth stamping card. You always want your Nina, there is a little bit of a substitute, and do that with the Yupo. If you are on the website, you're stocking up on little things, pop it, even if it's just one pack of Yupo paper, you know that you've got that at home and you're not going to run out. And then this is where you can do all your different backgrounds and that, like I've done when it comes to this one here.
Wow.
But what I've done here, Ben, is I've taken the outline die and I've cut this into craft card. Then I've taken the decorative die here and I've used our white, going to get my colours mixed up again.
Yeah, it's not
white. I've taken a red texture cardstock, which is then going to sit nicely into here. Then at this point, this is where you can choose whether you want thank you, just for you, or miss you. So for this one, what I'm going to do
Pardon you.
is, I know, gosh, that's both ends over 2 days. I'm going to go for, let's go for thank you for this one. And we're going to use it into blue. And the reason I've chosen these colours, other than the craft card, is because the blue and the red comes out when it comes to the background that we've created. So this is going to die cut. And because I'm using the Gemini, I'm doing a few of these layers separately.
Yep.
But if you have the large Gemini, then what you can then do is then do all your layers at once, if you so wish.
Just to say, you might hear a few more noises today because we have got the doors open here in the studio, and then we've got the doors outside open as well because it's such a lovely day. So if you did you hear the motorbike that went by just then? You probably did. And if you hear any like seagulls and stuff, I mean, we had seagulls flying around the car park earlier on.
I'm sure they were laughing at us.
I think they were. laughing at us.
you're at work, we're down at the beach,
Yeah.
nicking chips and pooping on people. So that's what they do.
They do, nick chips and poop on people. How far are we from the sea here, in where we are? 20 mile, yeah. So basically the seagulls have come in and gone, ha, look at you guys. But we just, you know, whatevs. You know, it's all good. It's all good. It's going to be nice again tomorrow, you know, so for those of us that are off tomorrow, we can enjoy the... Oh, you guys are not... Oh, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Sorry, guys. You got... here's a question. Sorry, whilst you're crafting that. Are you going to do your hellos today, seeing as you normally do?
Johnny, am I right to do them? Can do them? Rightio, let's just give him 2 seconds to get off his chair.
Yeah, we need longer than that.
Rightio, so it may be Saturday and it may be play your crafts, right? But good afternoon, Johnny.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Charlotte.
Hello.
There we go. It's just bringing a bit of the weekday into the weekend.
That's it. They're in there. Johnny's got his legs out today.
He does, doesn't he?
Tell you what, I nearly fainted earlier on when I saw those. Oh dear, nobody needs to see that on a Saturday morning, do they? He's there with his pins out, like white legs, like Casper the Friendly Ghost he was. Whoa, look at those. They've not seen the sunlight for a good few years. Johnny's just gone, it's a long time. Oh dear.
Brilliant. Now I'm going to lay these ones up with our double-sided tape runner here. And then what I'm also going to do, although I'm keeping this one very straightforward, let's make it slightly different in the fact that let's layer it up a little bit with our pads. Now you can keep them flat, of course, but if you want them to look slightly different, then just give them an extra bit of height, either with these or your glue gel, of course, and it brings a completely different dimension to them. What I've also done, the background with the craft card, I've cut that as well in black, done a bit of an offset shadow because I've put a very thin layer of black all the way round. Now, even within the die cut sentiment, they are quite thin in some layers. So yes, many of you might not have the patience, but what I've done is I've taken some of my pads and I've cut a few of them down to really small, thin strips.
That is patience.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do lots and lots. I'll pop a couple on, enough to be able to hold on top of our background.
Is that literally the best way with something like that to get the height?
I find it is, yeah. I find to get height, if you want to use your foam pads, then use what you've got, trim them down, because it doesn't matter how thin that you go. They must be about 2 millimeters that I've trimmed down.
Wow.
Now, I would spend a little bit more time. I would maybe pop a little bit there as well at the side, but this will be enough to hold it into place for now. So I'm going to pop that one on here, so we can press that. Then what I'm going to do is, because it's kind of uneven at the moment, yes, you can still use your tape runner, but what I'm going to do to make it slightly easier for me, I'm going to pop some double-sided tape instead. I'm going to bring my background back in, and then what we can do is we can take the layers off. We can then pop it on to our card. Let's get this last bit. I'm going to bring this into place here. And that's all that I'm doing,
that's
Ben.
great.
That is all that I'm doing. So it's using up any backgrounds that you create. Now, yes, it could be your alcohol inks, but it could be your water reactive ink pads, your sparkles, anything like that. So maybe sometimes, and it happens to me, it happens to us all in the time, sometimes we'll lose our mojo or we don't know what to do. So then what you want to do is create your own backgrounds, set them to the side, and then when you are ready to do some crafting, you've got backgrounds there ready to go. Pop them on the back of your die cuts or your interchangeable sentiments.
Lovely demo, lovely kit as well. Remember, do you want to see the boards again? Yeah, come on, we'll have a quick look. Why not? It's Saturday. The Interchangeable Sentiment Die Collection. It works out that you are buying 5, you get 1 free. I said, you buy 5,
you're getting 1 free.
So within the collection, you've got your butterfly foliage frame. That one comes with your happy thoughts, happy Easter, and happy birthday. I love that one. Love that little butterfly that you've got. You've got the second frame here, which is your regal frame, just for you. Miss you and thank you. You've then got your wildflowers, sending hugs, sending love, and sending kisses. Next up is your lovely vines. Lovely vines, lovely vines, lovely vines, our lovely vines. Which brings
reminds me of that film.
What?
Is it 27 Days Later? Is it 27 Days Later?
What is
that? The rock climber. He gets stuck.
Oh, no, that's... he gets his arm stuck.
Yeah.
That's called...
Is it not?
Don't think it is. It was more days, 127 days.
127 days.
Or something, wasn't it?
Something
Johnny,
like that.
best wishes, best of luck, and best friend. Why does it remind you of that?
Because there's that scene where he's kind of he's dehydrated and hallucinating, and
that's playing.
I think he thinks of fizzy orange juice, and he starts to hallucinate with that song in his head.
127 hours. I was going to say, if it was 127 days, he's in big trouble. You've then got your ornate swirls, sending wishes, birthday wishes, and get well wishes. And then last but by no means least, and realistically, this is the one that you're not paying for because you buy 5, you get 1 free, your pretty florals. Congratulations, celebrate, and condolences. Really versatile, super gorgeous frames. And again, I think we've covered off pretty much all of the kind of sentiments and wishes that you would need, really. $74.95, $84.75. Take your 20% off if you are a platinum member, and all is good in the world. Loads of comments coming in. There's not many people watching on Facebook, although Mary Kay Knoll, thank you. You said Team Facebook due for a win, aren't we? I wish, you know what I quite like my stats, and I'd love to know what the actual score is over the weeks that we've played, like how many times Facebook has won. I've won one time out of 3, I know that, and I think has Joe only won once? George lost last week, didn't he? And has Becky played? We're not doing very well this side, anyway. Debbie hustled you last week, Ben, says Lena. I know, didn't she? I got a terrible memory, And then she smashed me out of the park. Nina says, I watch on YouTube on TV, but comment on Facebook. June says, go Team Craig, on YouTube. Marlene says, ha ha, you're so funny, Ben. I didn't read that very well, did I? Ha ha, you're so funny, Ben, but sorry, we hope Craig will win. Susie T says only 15 minutes in and the shenanigans have begun, and Sue says it's raining here and hubby is away for a few days. A good time to pull out all my dies and stamps and do some reorganising. Well, that is a very good point. It is also a good time for us to start getting competitive, because that's what you're here for, isn't it, on a Saturday? Play your crafts right, not only about the great deals, but also about the great fun and your chance to win. So are we all ready in the gallery? Basically, this is your chance to win a £10 or $10 voucher on a game that we're calling Name That Squiggle. Now, how this is going to work is basically we have 2 rounds. So I will go first. I'm going to draw whatever, I don't know what's coming up. I'm going to draw whatever comes up on my screen. Craig won't be able to see it, but he has to guess what I'm drawing. If he gets 3 right, for example, he will then draw 5 for me. I obviously have to get 4 to beat him. We're going to have 2 rounds. Whoever wins basically is crowned the champion. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm your team captain, so if I win, you stand the chance of winning a £10 or $10 voucher. If Craig wins overall on YouTube, you stand the chance of winning a £10 or $10 voucher. And we want you to get in touch and get your guesses in on YouTube and Facebook as well whilst we are playing. Them's the rules and regulations, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's play Name That Squiggle. Now, I have to say at this point, hats off to the team in the gallery, because this can't be easy to do. The way that they do this is like, well, Charlotte, hats off to Charlotte. So basically, it's split in the studio that that Craig can see, obviously, my board, but he won't be able to see what comes up on my screen when I'm squiggling away. And we have also said to each other that we're going to do our best to draw as well as we can. Okay, we're not going to stitch each other up on that front, are we, Craig?
No, we're not.
All right, so basically, I'm going to draw first. It will be 30 seconds for each drawing, okay? You can't pass.
Okay.
All right, and obviously, if you get it within the 30 seconds, we'll move on to the next one. But if you don't get it within the 30, then we'll move on anyway. So there's up to 5 drawings we're going to do here.
Okay.
And as I say, you know my drawing is terrible, so I'm not holding out much hope for you.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, we're all ready. Lorna Jane says, is it too late to jump ship from Facebook to YouTube? No, you can do it quickly. And Leela says, Craig, you got this for YouTube. You will go down again today. That's me.
Can I just quickly say as well, you know what's uneasy as well for me? Is my screen in front of me now is just one big screen of your overhead. Used to, I'm able to see all the different camera angles and know what happens. So it seems I can't see anything other than Ben's overhead camera.
So can you see the whole thing, yeah?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll do my very best for you, Craig, but you know I'm hopeless. We're ready for the first one.
Circle, nest and die.
No.
Is that a crafty product?
No.
No.
What am I doing?
Superman. A wrestler. Hulk Hogan. The Rock.
Yes!
That's brilliant. It was the eyebrow. It was the eyebrow.
Wait there. I need to get rid of it. So that's one. It was The Rock. What is my drawing? I'm drawing like a 2-year-old.
Are you wanting kitchen roll? Is that going to be quicker?
It might be. Jake! He's sat out in the sunshine. He's not going to come and help, is he?
No.
Right, okay. So you've got one.
Okay.
Next one. Oh,
bus. Train.
No.
No. Craft bag. Craft. Craft. Tote bag. It's the wheelie bag. It's the portable craft room.
Oh! He's done it. Now, my drawing
just
is...
very quickly, I'm coming back, Ben,
Yes.
if that's quicker for you.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind. Thank you. How are you getting on, by the way, on YouTube and Facebook? Are you guessing these? What do you think of my drawing so far? Let me know. Kathy C on YouTube says, Re the Rock, how on earth did Craig get that? It's because my drawing's so great. My drawing, it's the
eyebrow.
Okay, so you got 2. I can't believe this. I'm stitching myself right up here, aren't I? Right, next one. Oh, that's what...
Paperclip.
Why am I cheering? Because I'm beating myself. But I'm so pleased that he got that. They were going in my ear, oh, Ben, what's that? Craig's never going to get that. What's that? And they got it with 15 seconds to spare. Right, okay, so that's 3. Everyone's loving this, apparently. Okay, so the next one. Oh, is that it? Oh,
Pumpkin. Santa Claus.
no.
Adam.
Huh?
Adam. George.
Oh, what's this? Is that in it?
It's this English flag. Scottish flag.
Oh, that was you. Okay. Oh, there's 6 in a round, is there?
Ah.
So you got 3 out of 4. God, somebody help me, please. Right, next up. Oh, I did this before, and it's so hard to draw this.
Glue gun.
No, it's
Hot
not.
glue gun.
Oh, what is that? I can't draw, as you can see. It's the...
Pen.
No, it's smaller.
Poke tool.
Yay! Croaky tool. 4. Okay, out of 5. And then... Oh, it's got to wait for the timer to go. All right. And the last one... Sure, Charlotte, I don't need your help, thank you.
Cactus. Plant. Sharon Carl's collection. A spiky cactus. Oh,
Don't help him in his ear. He's already got 4.
what kind of plant is it? A cactus?
Yeah, time. Succulent. It's a succulent, isn't it?
Well, I would have said cactus, but okay.
No, say succulent. You can't just say the word. That's it, is it? Thank goodness for that.
If you hold up a picture of a cactus, if you go out in public and hold up a picture and say, is this, what would you say it is? I bet you 99% will say a cactus other than a succulent.
Craig, I don't make the rules, mate. I don't make the rules of the game.
I don't know why I'm complaining, because I'm winning, so.
You are. I mean, OMG, says Gilmore, Craig and Ben must be of the same mind for Craig to guess paperclip right. It was a great picture, Gilmore. What are you talking about? The drawing there was of a real high standard. All right, well, that was it. So Craig, on his 6, scored 4.
Way!
That was Name the Squiggle round 1. Okay, so here we go with... Oh, we're not... Oh, okay. Oh, we'll do it later. Oh, right, I thought we played the round and then we played again. Oh, so that's it? Oh, well, if I'd have known I was only drawing once, I wouldn't have drawn so well.
Learnt your lesson.
Ah.
Oh, phew, my monitor's gone back to normal now. I know what's going on.
That's disappointing, isn't it? Leela says, Ben, that was a horrible drawing of Craig. I'm only drawing what I see, Leela. I'm only drawing what I see.
You missed the other bits of the flag. It looked more like the English flag.
Yeah, is it? It's white on blue, isn't it?
There's white, blue and red, obviously.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was getting distracted as well because I tell you, I don't mind. There was a guy stood there. I don't know who he was like waving at me and gesticulating whilst I don't know what he wanted. He's gone now. But yeah. Okay. We're going to get our next 10 minutes. So when's he doing his round then? In about 10 minutes? Oh, okay, fine. Loads of people saying cactus should be accepted. It can't be accepted because it was succulent. So that Johnny said it's 4 out of 6. Right, we are going back to the collection.
We are.
Details coming up on your screen here. What are you going to be showing us next, Craig?
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the lovely vines within this one here. So this one is where we're going to use Best of Luck. You've got the option of Best Friend and Best Wishes here. Now what we're going to do is, I'm not going to show you what it's going to look like, but so many of you love the technique where I'll stamp an image and then I'll go around it with my grey alcohol pen. So I thought what we're going to do for this one, let's do something similar. We're going to use the sentiment as our background, and then we will do the layering of the interchangeable to create the main focal point. So what I'm going to do to start with is I've got quite a few of these Best Wishes cut in black. So we'll do another couple so that you can see. And what I'm doing for speed, because these ones will go through the Gemini Mini, we're going to use that one. And then I do have a background fully completed, as I say, but we'll do a little bit of sticking, and then we'll show you the technique. We're going around with a grey pen, and then what we can do is we can then finish sending or making the actual card.
There's so much chat going on about the cactus thing. Do succulents even have pokey things, says Shannon. Well, a cactus is a succulent, isn't it? That's why I drew it. That's why I drew a cactus, because it's a succulent. So maybe not all of them, but to be fair, I put a lot of effort in with those other drawings to let Craig get 4. So
yeah, you put a lot of effort, and typical, it's the cactus that's going to cause you some nightmares.
Charlotte just saying the paperclip that I drew was, I mean, next level drawing. So, I mean, GCSE art. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. And the rock, I mean, come on.
The rock, that was good.
How did you smell what the Mose was drawing?
You could have just done an eyebrow and like someone sniffing something or smelling something. And then...
I can't even draw a pokey tool. I'm not going to be able to draw someone sniffing, am I? How would you draw that?
Sniff it. Someone's nose and then like, you know,
but
like
then you would have said nose.
That's
or
true.
Smell. I think what I did was good. It was good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was. What you created by your drawings.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to see how good your drawing is in a minute.
I know. I need to be quiet, don't I? Because I'm going to land myself in it.
You got to try as well. You got to make sure you try properly.
Of course I'll try.
Oh, okay.
I always give everything my best shot. everything my best shot. So all that I'm doing just now for you to see, Ben, is this is where instead of using a stamp to create a background, what I'm doing is I'm taking the best of luck and I'm positioning them. Positioning them
Getting a bit excited over
where
there.
I want them to go.
Yep.
And then what I'm also doing, very similar to stamping, make sure you do your die cuts off the page so it looks more natural. And then what I'm going to do is I'll do a few of these so that you get the idea. I'm going to use our tacky glue to stick them down. When I'm at home, I'm doing anything like this. My preferred choice is the tacky glue. Of course, you can use either the dotty tape runner, or if you want to pop these onto our double-sided adhesive sheets, everything else like that I've been mentioning, you'll always find on our website. And what I'm doing is popping it into place where I want it to go. So by the time, like I say, I'm not going to stick all these down, but by the time you do stick them down, it will look as though you've created a stamped background, as if it was a stamp. So all that I'm doing, I'll do a couple just now, Ben, stick them down, and then we'll go on and we'll use our Spectrum pen to draw around them.
Sue said, Ben, you did a good job drawing. Thank you. We should have, because obviously, you know, my creativity, I think, mainly lies in sort of writing and music stuff. We should do a round maybe where we wheel a piano in one day and we'll do a Name That Tune. That'd
That's
be fun,
an
wouldn't
idea.
it? That'd be fun.
That is a good idea, isn't it? Name that tune.
Yeah.
Although I think I would fail miserably on that.
Well, I don't know.
Unless it was TV themes.
Oh, yes.
I think I'd be good at that.
Yes. A TV themes round would
Yeah.
be good. Would be really good.
Have you got a favourite TV theme?
Oh, well, I love, again, you'll know what I'm going to say. I'm going to like talk 80s stuff. I loved all the 80s themes. You know what I really loved was the theme tune to Magnum PI.
Do you? See, I'd never get that if you played that.
No? The A-Team was a good theme. They were all good in the 80s, weren't
Yeah.
they? A-Team was... Then you had Knight Rider. That was a good one.
Yeah.
What other TV themes do I like? All of them. What was the one that went...
Beverly Hillbillies.
No, Beverly Hillbillies was... now there's a story about a man named Jim.
Oh, it was as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop wasn't a TV series, was it, Charlotte? It was a film, but that was what did you say? Crazy Frog.
Charlotte's just said, "Oh yeah, Crazy Frog."
What does that
it was,
mean?
wasn't it? The
What does that
Crazy
mean?
Frog. Bang, bang, dun, 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 dun. Bang, bang. Do you not remember the Crazy Frog?
I remember the Crazy Frog. Was that what he did? He did
that tune?
that song? Did he?
He's done his little
Oh.
tune, yeah. My one. Do you know what my favourite one is? And I never watch it, but I think it is possibly the best TV theme.
What current one?
Yeah. Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Although I never watch, you know, I'd maybe dip in during an advert or something else, but I just think that it's so catchy. Really does get your feet tapping, doesn't it?
I thought you were going to say the theme tune to Friends for a second, and if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would have thought that would have been one of your favourites.
It is a good one.
The Rembrandts, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is a good one, but yeah, Strictly just gets you real energised and ready to dance.
Let us know
Even though
you-
I can't dance.
Can't you?
I
can't?
can't dance,
Oh.
no.
Let us know your favourite TV themes, by the way, in the comments on Facebook and YouTube, and maybe Craig and I will perform them for you over the course of the next 20 minutes.
Maybe,
What a treat, yes.
maybe not. So we would, at this point, we would imagine that I've stuck all these down over the back. Now, when I'm going around my stamped images with a grey pen, 9 times out of 10, I will use ice grey too. So whether it's classic or whether it's tri-blends, Sarah Kay, she does the same as well. And I know there's many, you know, this isn't a new technique. This is something that many have done over the years, but I just think it's so effective. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a bit darker for this one. So I'm going to go Ice Grey 4, and I'm going to use the fine nib. And what we're going to do, this happens to be White Smooth stamping card that I'm going on to, but it's not essential to be Nina or anything like that because I'm not going to be doing any shading. all that I'm doing is I'm drawing around my die cut image or my die cut sentiment, and we're going all the way around. And it also creates as if it's like a heat embossed layer, because you've got that little bit of height, because it's 300 GSM cardstock. So I'm following all the way around. And even things like the center of the E, although that's small, of course you're going to completely fill it in. That's what you want. Every single part you're going to draw around when it comes to your image, whether it's a die cut or whether it is a stamped image. So we're now going from using our dies as the main focal point, which we'll still do in a minute, but what we're doing is we're also creating our own background using the die cut pieces. So what I'll do is I'll only do this one here, and then I'll bring in the completed one to show you how effective it is by doing your background with the dies and then doing your grey pen all the way around.
The Flintstones was Shannon May's favourite TV theme. Flintstones.
I think they're making a comeback, is it not?
Yes, the Flintstones. It's a yabba dabba do time. That one, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Cagney and Lacey, Kathy C. Oh, Cagney and Lacey was did it.
Is that not Blind Date?
Did it. Airwolf. Oh, Teresa, that was a good one. Remember Airwolf, the helicopter? Gladiators. What was that? That was.
Do you feel the power of the gladiators? Dun, dun, dun.
The gladiators. Can you say contestant ready?
Yeah.
Gladiator ready for me.
Contestant, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiator, you will go on my second whistle. Do like
3,
2, 1. There you go.
It's good. I enjoyed that.
So we've drawn around them, and then what I've done is I've trimmed all the way around the edge, and then what you will then find, once you carry on doing,
that is brilliant.
how effective that is.
Yes.
That is just black matte card onto white stamping card. For anyone that wants to know, that's 7 by 7. So simply by die cutting, sticking them on and going around. So as I say, 9 times out of 10 with stamped images, Ben, I'll go around with Ice Grey 2. But for this one, I've wanted to go a bit darker, and I've used Ice Grey 4 with either the Classiques or the Tri-Blends. So we will keep a hold of that one here. And then what I'm going to do is let's bring in another piece of black card. I brought in a bit of green from our 12 by 12 texture and a bit of white, because what we're going to do is we're going to use the best of luck. So usually I find, you know, like best of luck or good luck, you know, you tend to have it as greens and blacks.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use the outline in black, we're going to do the detail in green, and then we'll do the best of luck in our white cardstock, and we'll run them through our Gemini Junior.
Remember, all of these you can get today. Details on your screen for the collection. You buy 5, you get 1 free. I'll run you through all of the boards in just a few moments' time. But lots of people loving the idea of shadowing the cutout. Nina says, love that idea, Craig. And Julie just saying, must try this technique as well. Again, it goes to show, doesn't it, that you can use these as they were meant to be used, but then there's plenty of other ways for you to be able to use them as well.
The thing is, Ben, do the background with the sentiment. You don't need to use interchangeable sentiments on top. Maybe you've got another sentiment that you've used. Maybe you've got a stamped image you want to pop instead. So use them as a background, not necessarily the main concept as to what they've been created for.
Loads of you still coming in with your TV themes. I'm glad that we can provide you with craft and a background sort of music, today as well. Miami Vice, remember that one?
I know of it. I never watched it.
I don't remember the theme tune to that. I remember the song that got in the charts. That wasn't the theme tune, though, was it? $6 Million Man, says Michelle. And when he used to jump and stuff, it used to make that noise, didn't it? I can't do it. Johnny, do you know the noise I mean? It was like a when he used it, because I can't do it. But you know, if you know the show, you'll know the noise.
That's a funny noise, that is.
Golden Girl, says Susie T. Thank you for being a friend. That was a Golden Girl.
Roseanne.
Oh, what was the theme? I don't remember the theme tune to that. That was what was he called? The guy in that, Roseanne and Good.
He was in the Flintstones. Yeah.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
John Goodman. Yeah.
Home Improvement.
That was Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yeah.
Don't remember the theme tune to that.
It's a distinctive theme tune.
Happy Days, Cheryl says.
My mum used to love
Monday,
that.
Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. Friends, Cheers was another good one, Cheryl
Where
suggested.
everybody
knows your name.
I only know that through Friends.
How do you know that through Friends? Because they watch it.
The episode when they're in London
Oh.
and Joey was feeling homesick
Yeah.
and he was in his hotel room and he was watching
Oh, and it comes on
Cheers.
the TV.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Jennifer Dawn Smith is saying, wow, Craig, what a great demo. So unique with these. And Michelle is saying, Craig, I love the text you've added to the background on your Instagram post. I thought you had stamped, but this is even better.
Well, that's it. Gave little bits of teasers of what I was going to be doing on Instagram as well. You know, we do that. Always remember that with us all, I would say primarily myself, Sarah, yourself, Ben, and Joe. We do a lot of Insta stories. So always check them out. Some people over the last couple of weeks said, Craig, I'm on Instagram. What do you mean by Insta stories? If you go right to the top of your Instagram page, you'll see basically people's faces that you follow.
And you click on them.
If that's there and there's like a red circle around it, click on it and you'll see, we do a lot of behind the scenes in that on Insta stories. So always check them out. I know Debbie Robinson's been doing a wee bit more as well. So always worthwhile checking them out while they're on Insta.
Insta and Facebook is where you need to be. Look at that. That's brilliant.
So using the dies, layering them up. I've done that same technique with the foam pads that I've trimmed down. So let's go in with our background. And what we're going to do is very simple mats and layers. So this white layer was 7 by 7. What we're doing is the same green cardstock is 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. And then when it comes to the black layer that we're away to use, that is 7 1/2 by 7 1/2. That can then go on here. And then what we can do is pop this one onto our 8 by 8 card blank. And although I'm doing big, and I know that I do a lot of big cards, you could still do this slightly smaller if you want it. It could be maybe a 6 by 6 if you want to.
That's so cool.
So that on its own, maybe a strip with another sentiment or something would look quite effective. But let's go in with our main die cut piece.
Talking of Cheers, the font on that reminds me, the way that you've like underlined the
It does
it looks a bit
actually.
like the Cheers logo.
It does actually, yeah. It's got that sort of Cheers-esque feel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
Really
what we
cool.
can do now is pop that right into the middle, close to the middle as I can get. There we go.
Mate, that's brilliant.
Pop that. So as I say, that is of course 8 by 8, but you could easily enough make it smaller and it's 6 by 6 if you want. But that is simply die cutting the sentiment multitude of times and doing the grey technique. So just to reiterate as well, usually, and I shout about it on Instagram and Facebook, it's usually IG2, Ice Grey 2, when it comes to going around stamped images. But for this die cut image, I just thought going a bit darker worked really well, and it was Ice Grey 4, either classics or tri-blends.
It's such a great collection, isn't it? And nice to see it used in different ways there. What a great demo that was. If you want to go for this collection today, as I've said, the best value for money is in the collection, as you're seeing here. It's available as individuals, and they're on a multi-buy as well for you. Any two for £26 or $30. However, if you go for the collection today, you're saving almost £15, almost $17. And don't forget our Spend More, Save More event. If you've not used your one checkout yet, you can use it on this, because if you spend over £30 or $30, you can get an extra £5 or $5 off. So it would be good to grab it on this, would it not? You've got your butterfly foliage in this full collection, which is gorgeous. So your sentiments in there: happy birthday, happy Easter, and happy thoughts. This one is your regal frame, just for you, miss you, and thank you. Here is that wild flowers. Again, so much detail in the actual frame itself, and some really gorgeous sentiments in there. Sort of like the just because sentiments, I suppose. Sending hugs, sending love, and sending kisses. Here is the lovely vines. Best wishes, best of luck, and best friend are your three sentiments in there. You've then got your ornate swirls, sending wishes, birthday wishes, and get well wishes. And then the one which, well, really you're getting for free, because you buy 5, you get 1 free. I said you buy 5,
you get 1 free.
This is your pretty florals. Congratulations, celebrate, and condolences. So many gorgeous frames, so many gorgeous fonts within the sentiments, and so many great sentiments as well for pretty much, I think, every occasion. Super versatile. Yours today for $74.95 or $84.75. And of course, you can take another 20% off that if you are platinum. $59.96. or $67.80. Well, we are almost approaching the winner's circle, but we do not yet have a winner in our game. If you have just joined us, it is Play Your Crafts Right. Today's game is Name That Squiggle. A little bit earlier on, I was squiggling for Craig. Somehow, he managed to get 4 out of 6. So as we go into round 2, I've got to get 4 or more. Well, I've got to get more, haven't I, to win? I need to get 5 or more to win on the second round of Name That Squiggle. Now, again with this, basically I am playing for Team Facebook. Craig is playing for Team YouTube. So, at the minute, he's winning, because if I don't get 5 right, Team YouTube is going to win again. Basically, if you're playing on YouTube right now, you are in with the chance of winning a £10 or $10 voucher to spend with us. If I can get 5, then Team Facebook will win, and 5 people who've been watching on Facebook and commenting will have the chance to win £10 or $10 vouchers, which we'll announce in the winner's circle in just a bit. So again, Craig is going to draw up to 6 things. He doesn't know what they are. You don't know what they are, do you?
Nope, haven't got a clue.
All right, and I have to try and guess what they are. There's 30 seconds for each of the squiggles, and a lot of you will probably say, well, Ben wasn't drawing fairly. His drawing was rubbish. I was drawing fairly. That's as good as I go. You'll draw fairly over there.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, do as best as I absolutely can.
All right, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. 30 seconds, here we go. Oh, he's putting a funny face here. What is that? Book? What? Oh, calendar, diary.
Yay.
Yes, all right.
You've got one anyway.
I've got 1, which is as much as I got last week, which is good. I'm level with last week, Johnny, level with last week. All right, 4-1.
Oh, you'll get this.
Will I? Mm-hmm. Okay, all I can see again is just your
right.
drawing board. Okay, next one. Postcard?
Yep.
Oh, hello. You, to be fair, right, he's drawing well, but these are easier already than what I had to draw. The Rock! Craig! All right, that's 2, 4-2. All right, he's off. Line. Union Jack. The radiator. A guillotine. No? What is that? A raft. A kennel. A rabbit hutch. Oh, time is up. What is that?
Can I say?
Yeah, you can
It
say
was meant
now.
to be a farm.
A farm?
Well, like, I was going
What
to
was
do...
that gate?
That was a gate.
A gate? You could have drawn, why didn't you draw like a cow and then like a pig and stuff? What, a
Well, that was
gate?
my aim, but I forgot I only had 30 seconds.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'm not Picasso, you know.
No, you're not. 2 out of 3. Right, go. A tortoise. Oh, it's a tape pen.
Yes.
Oh, tape pen, tortoise. So that's 4-3, and there's how many to go? 2 left.
2. Oh, you'll get this one.
Sue says these are easy ones.
Yeah, they
Right.
are.
A jigsaw die?
But yeah, jigsaw.
Oh, jigsaw, okay. So that's 4 all.
Yep.
So this is the last one. So
Last
it's all
one.
on this. If it's a draw, by the way, it goes to a tiebreaker. I don't even know what that is. So 30 seconds, go. Oh, it's the tension. The tension. A mystery bag. A Totally Tiffany buddy bag.
Oh,
Have we done it?
Yes, buddy bag.
To all of you naysayers, to all of you doubters on Facebook, mate, that was a good... I mean, to be fair, I think you were a better drawer than me, but I also think you had easier things to draw, which obviously stacked in my favour, did it not?
I would say so, yeah. But then you can't say that even then you wouldn't give it our absolute best shot, because gave it my best shot and you got it.
Well, there we go. That was, I mean, yeah, it was fun. Facebook, Team Facebook, yes, for the 3 people that joined me.
So
on
everyone that's
Facebook.
gone to YouTube now, we're thinking, oh no, man alive.
It's one of those games, though, like as I said at the start, the chances are is that I was going to win because my drawing is terrible and your drawing is bound to be better than what I can do. So I won because of your brilliance, basically, is what I'm saying. But there we go, 5-4. Facebook beats YouTube 5-4. So if you would join me on Team Facebook, firstly, thank you for your confidence. And secondly, stand by because we could be announcing you as one of our winners in the winner's circle. 5 winners from Facebook we will have, and that was it. Facebook wins 5-4 on Name That Squiggle. Wow, that was fun, right? Did everyone enjoy that? Let us know in the comments. Let us know. Let us know who's watching on Facebook. Rosalind says, great job, Ben. We knew you could do it. Did you? Did you? Listen, we're going to take a quick break. Don't forget, if you've got the interchangeable sentiments in your basket, get those checked out. We are going to head off into the winner's circle because we've got some great deals to bring to you. If you don't win as one of our winners on Facebook, you will certainly be a winner with the deals that we've got to bring to you in just a couple of moments' time. So stand by, get your baskets checked out, and we'll see you in the winner's circle in just a mo.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery.
This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome back to the Winner's Circle. Thanks for staying with us here on Crafters TV. We're having a right old laugh this Saturday morning. If you are watching on Facebook and commenting, stand by because you could be one of our 5 winners winning a £10 or $10 voucher to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. We'll announce the winners in just a bit. Rosalind says, great job, Ben. We knew you could do it. Susan, congratulations, Ben. You deserve to win. Well done. Anne says, it's about time Facebook won one. I know, it was about time. And Hannah says, I'm just glad that Ben managed to win. It will give him back his confidence. And that is exactly what it has done. I was a bit down today, but I'm now full of beans. Right, let's carry on and have a look at the goodies that we've got for you on our Winner's Circle. And as I said, everyone's a winner here because half price Spectrum Noir products, something that does not happen every day. So get yourself involved here. This is one of those shows, right? This is going to be a half an hour where if you're thinking, oh, I like Spectrum Noir, but you know, I want to give things a go. This is the opportunity because, for example, here we've got your colour blend pencils. This is the Shade and Tone collection. Let me just open this up. I'm hoping they all don't fall out because they normally do. Oh, you'll get a full set. I haven't got a full set there. Someone's been nicking those. But listen, you're going to get the Shade and Tone set. If I turn that round, you can see all the colours that you're going to receive on the back there. 24 in total for $12.49 or $17.47. You'll get another 20% off that as well. We're going to have a look at the aqua blends in just a second, Craig. But for people who are new to Spectrum Noir, new to the colour blends, why do we like these?
These are really, really phenomenal to be able to actually colour with as well. They are so like velvety smooth when you colour, but it's about building the layers. You can layer upon layer upon layer. But then what you can do is you can go and colour with your alcohol pens and then come and add extra layers and dimension using the pencils. Shade and blend with the pencils on their own, but then go all out, you know, and then if you want to incorporate things like your blending solution, then you can do. That's going to make it even smoother and texturous even more. But the main thing is you can absolutely do the layering and colouring using the pencils completely on their own. They are phenomenal pencils.
One of the most exciting things, that I see is when we use our pens and then we layer up with these, and it kind of takes it from what we say like that standard definition to high definition, and that's what you can achieve. So if you've got things like your tri-blends already, for example, these are a must. And again, if you've already got them, why not get some more whilst they're half price? $12.49 or $17.47 for those. Next up, we continue with the aqua blends. So whereas before those were your sort of wax-based pencils, these ones are watercolor pencils. And again, shall I open this up? Just have a look, see if we've got them all in here this time. Oh, well, no, a lot of those have been used, actually, so I'll just show you the colours on the back. $14.99 or $19.97. Again, this is the primaries. And again, I love these for the fact... No, you show them over there. Oh, we're swapping. I love these for the fact... Nobody saw. There we go. Look at that. Sleight of hand, as if by magic. These are the ones that you can do so many different effects with as far as your watercolouring is concerned. Half price, instead of £30 or $40, these are $14.99 or $19.97. Why do you love the aqua blends? And actually, if people are thinking, colour blends, aqua blends, which ones should I go for and why?
Right, so these ones here, these are fully water soluble. So what you're able to do is you're able to pull out the colour. So whether it is with a paintbrush and water, it could of course be a natural water brush, or even your clear sparkle overlay. You're laying down some colour, you're dragging the colour out. So it's if you are like a water artist. So you get these incredible different shades because you're getting a multitude out. But blend them together, mix them together. You've got all these different things that you could be doing with them. But then even bringing in different techniques, like if you're shaving off the edges of your pencils, then what you can do is spritz with water and you get nice explosion. These are really good and very similar to aqua pens. Me personally, I find that they are a very big, quick confidence builder because you're simply doing that blending and shading with even one pencil with a little bit of water.
And again, the point to buy these today is the fact that they're half price, and you don't see that that often here on Crafters TV. $14.99 and $19.97 if you want to add the aqua blends into your basket. Next up, always a favourite, and we've had some really great deals on the metallic pencils recently. But again, to get these for half price today is simply phenomenal. $6.49 or $7.47 is the deal on these. 12 metallic pencils. Again, you know, if you were normally looking thinking $12.99, $15, I'm not 100% sure here. Honestly, this is an unbelievable buy, and the kind of try me price, which I really do think you've got to grab these today, Craig, haven't you? He's laughing over there. Look at that price.
Half price for the metallic pencils. The pigment within these pencils is phenomenal. So highly pigmented. Now, like anything like these are going to, I'm not going to say they're going to work better on dark cardstock, but the effect you get is better on dark cardstock, a black, maybe a deep navy, something like that. But being in the pencil form, but getting that metallic look as well, but blend with them as well. Start to build the layers up with one pencil. Start light, build up upon build up upon build up with the one pencil as well. For that price there, Ben, it's just madness. It's madness.
Platinum members, $5.19 or $5.98. Those have got to go into your basket 100%. Right, loads of other goodies to show you. Next, it is your art liners. Oh, I've got so much stuff here. Here they are. Yes. All right, so look at the price on these. £6.49 or $8.47. Half price deal once again. You've got your 6 different pens in there, ranging from your 0.05 nib up to your 0.8, and you've also got a brush nib included in there as well. Real fine liner pens for $6.49 or $8.47. Again, half price. Why might we want these, Craig?
So with these ones here, they are waterproof and they are also smudge proof as well. So whether you want to do colouring and then you want to start to add in these little wisps of lines, maybe you like to do many of your different techniques out there where it's kind of like the edges of your cards. You can do these wavy lines all the way around the edges. Maybe you even like to do your, and the name's completely gone out of my head as well.
Zentangle.
Zentangling, perfect. Zentangling, because, where's my set here? You've got a multitude of fine lines. You've got 0.5, 0.1, 0.3, 0.5, 0.8, and you've also got a brush as well. So if you love your Zentangling, absolutely perfect. But if you want to do your colour and you want to give them nice little outline edges, then you can do. But the good thing is being waterproof, being smudge proof as well. Left hand, right hand, you don't have that worry about smudging the ink all over your project.
What I love about this show is that there's loads of you who've perhaps not purchased Spectrum Noir products before and you're getting them, and there's loads of you going, oh, I'm getting more at this price, like Robin, who says, love my metallic pencils. Alison says, I've got the aqua blends and they are amazing. They make me look like an artist, and I'm not. And Susie T saying the metallic pencils are by far my favourite pencil ever. Those art liners, again though, great price, $6.49 or $8.47 if you want to pop those into your basket today. Right, next up, we are going to be looking at the illustrators, the Seascape collection. Where are they? Here they are. I've got so much stuff back here. So the Seascapes collection, with these you've got your double-ended pens with your brush nib and that super fine nib included in there as well, and a whole range of beautiful colours. And the great thing, of course, with these, as we learnt yesterday with our re-inkers, which are back in stock, you've got the ability to re-ink these along with your classics as well. But I know there's always, not always, but often a bit of confusion with all of the different pens that we do, because we do such a brilliant range with our Spectrum Noir pens. What do the illustrators bring to us, Craig, and why might we want to get these?
So when it comes to like the difference, as Ben just said there, it's always a different, what's the difference between like our classics and the illustrator? So when it comes to the illustrator, because you've got the two nibs, you've got that ultra fine nib on one side, and then you've got that incredible quality Japanese brush nib on the other side that's unbelievably flexible. What that means is, think of things with texture or things with fur or movement such as grass and leaves and foliage, trees, that sort of stuff. You're able to do what we call the flicking technique. So by doing the flicking techniques, you're getting that look of dimensional fur or texture, something like that, because it is that super fine flexible brush nib when it comes to the illustrators.
Half price again, $12.49 or $22.47 is the deal on that. £12.49, $22.47. And again, don't forget, it is our Spend More, Save More event. So if you are getting up towards £30 or $30 in your cart and you haven't already used that, you can get a £5 or $5 discount when you spend £30 or $30. Next up, your classics. This is the industrial range for you. Again, 12 pens that you're going to get here, and with these double-ended, but with these you get that that chisel nib on one end if you like as well. The range of colours that you're going to get you can see just here, and it's $9.99 or $14.97. So £9.99, $14.97, a half price saving for you. And once again, these are refillable should you want to use them that way. But again, chat us through the classics. I suppose the difference, as we say here, is the fact that you've got that that chisel nib, haven't you?
Yeah, you do. So both nibs, the chisel and then also that finer one. It's not as fine as the Illustrator nib, but then what you're able to do is get that complete boldness of colour down straight away. So if you want to build and blend the layers, we usually will say, you know, use your 3-tone to build up layers, but you can still do it. I've done it many times here where maybe I've just chosen 2 colours. Within that set there, you can still start to blend seamlessly colour to colour, work it up, build it up, really good for your bold things. For the top of my head, if you're doing any of the teacups within our stamp ranges or anything along that, sentiments, bold sentiments, anything that's really bold, you're going to get such phenomenal looks. But then you can still go subtle if you want. It's a personal preference as to whether you like to do that textured look with illustrators. But do you know what? If you're able to treat yourself, it's a nice way to have one set of each for you to try out and see which ones you like.
£9.99, $14.97. Lots of love coming in for the metallic pens and the metallic pencils as well. Groovy Camper just saying, so excited. Just purchased the metallic pens. Such beautiful colours. Yes, and those are the next ones that we want to show you, actually. These are your antique elements. Again, double-ended, and they're going to give you that absolutely gorgeous sheen, and as you always chat about, perfect if you're using these on darker cardstock, for example. The colours that you're going to get within here, you've got your antique pearl, you've got your vintage satin, you've got your tarnished silver, you've got your rose gold, aged copper, and your gorgeous ancient bronze as well. Water-based, of course, once again, these, so there's so many different techniques that you can do with them, and again, double-ended pens also, so $5.99 or $8.47, saving, well, half price again. All of these are half price, which is phenomenal. Another set really to add into your colouring arsenal, this, isn't it?
It is, it really is. And I'm going to go straight in there and pick up what Ben just said there. Metallic markers, and they're water-based. So you can start to draw out the colour with your paintbrush in water if you want to, but then you can start to do your stamping techniques. Yes, you can stamp with them, colour over your stamped image and then stamp them out, but then you can do your background effects as well. But you can go on to so many different textures and surfaces such as glass, anything along those lines as well. Really are, as Ben said, going to be an absolute staple when it comes to your crafting arsenal. And the thing is as well, you've got that finer bullet nib. Again, not as fine, well, very similar to the classic little nib, but then you've got a real nice brush nib as well if you want to do little brush lettering, things like that.
Quick question so I don't miss it. Terry's just asked, Terry Tom Anderson, about the aqua blends. Do I need any type of blending solution or setting spray?
For the aqua blends, no, you just need some water. That's all that you need. Water, or as I say, even if you've got a clear sparkle overlay, that's going to work a treat.
Next up, as we continue with your half-price deals, these discovery kits are always brilliant, I think. You know, if you're wanting to dip your toe in the water as far as a particular style of colouring is concerned, then these are great. This is the Watercolor discovery kit. Look at the price on that, £5.99 or $7.97. Basically, what these bring you, as I say, is a little kind of taste of everything that you need. So this one, all about the watercolour. You're going to get your, you're going to get an art liner in here. You're also going to get get 5 of your aqua dual tip brush markers. So you've got your Kingfisher, your Sunshine, your Scarlet. You've also got your Alpine Grace and your Prussian Blue in there. You've got watercolor paper, and you've got your how-to booklet as well with Benita Moby, who's going to basically take you through everything that you need and get you started when it comes to watercolor. Great as a gift idea, as I say, you know, if you've got friends wanting to start like a new craft. But as I say, also great to dip your toe in the water, and that's what these are for, really, Craig, isn't it?
Yeah. That's exactly what they are for as well. You know, not only is it for really good for a starter, but from the starter, and it's there with the incredible artists hand in hand when it comes to the guides that you get within it. Benita will step you through all the different techniques, the layering that you can do when it comes to your watercolouring as well. However, you know, don't think that they are only going to be beneficial for maybe anyone that's starting out water and colouring. You can still then use them and then use them in conjunction with your little starter sets elsewhere when it comes to your colouring. Really nice set for yourself as a beginner or as a gift as well. Really good for gifts.
Now we're moving on to something which we had on yesterday's show. As Craig was saying, if you didn't manage to watch it, if you can go back on YouTube. That's where we sort of send most people. Get to YouTube, find us on there, subscribe, and then check out yesterday's Colour Me Happy show with our Debbie Fisher, because she was doing magic with the re-inkers and also the Yupo paper. Now this is back in stock. Always proves very, very popular indeed, and it's on a half price deal for you. So £3.99 or $4.97, 5x7, and you get 10 sheets included in here. It's the kind of thing that you want to stock up on. I think I saw Christine message earlier on saying that she bought this like 7 times over yesterday. It's a really, really great medium to use with your alcohol inks, isn't it?
It is. It's all about the surface that it is on. You know, if you were to use any other absorbent cardstock, then straight away the ink just gets sucked in. Whereas that layers on your cardstock, on the Yupo paper. But then what to do is if you do bring things in like our alcohol solution or anything, it allows you to do movement. It gives you that effect. It gives you so many different either texture looks, natural looks. But the one thing that you can be guaranteed and absolutely guaranteed, not many things you can guarantee in life, but you are going to get a completely different look every single time. No matter how much you tried to get the same image as before, it won't happen. And that's what's so unique and what Yupo paper allows you to do.
Worth stocking up on. $3.99 or $4.97 is the deal there. We've literally got about 10 minutes remaining. I need to at some point announce the winners of our competition earlier on. When should we do that? In a bit? Yeah, in a bit. We're going to come back and do that just before the end of the show in about 10 minutes time, but we are just going to concentrate for now on the colour blend pencils. We have more goodies on the show for you is the thing to say, so if you just want to go to our website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk, you'll find all of the other goodies on there as well, because we've got tricolour pens, sparkle pens, we've got card stock, we've got the craft card, watercolour card, and the Nina card is back in stock as well. Head to our website and you can check out all of those deals right there. But let's have a look at these, all right, because you might not have seen the colour blend pencils before, and Craig is going to take us through this collection, which is the Shade and Tone collection.
I am indeed. So I've got a stamped image here. I just happened to take a flower stamp from our range that I've popped out. I've done it as well onto Nina cardstock, so we're still getting that smooth consistency when it comes to the image. Now what I'm doing within these ones here is I'm still going to follow along the lines of your 3 blends to build up that blended look. However, what we can still do is if I go in with the lightest one now, you can still get a multitude of coloured looks by using the one pen. So it's all about building. So start light and then build and then building. But in other words, get a bit more heavy-handed as you go on. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to do the leaf here. Now, okay, yeah, maybe it's not often you're going to see a blue leaf, but what we are doing, going in, and what I'm doing, lightly handed at the first of all, Ben.
Oh dear, sorry about that. We've just had a bit of laughing there. We had some windy pops in the studio yesterday. Got some windy pops in the gallery today as well. And unbelievably, it's not Johnny. Did you hear that, Craig?
I did hear that, yeah. I was like, for a minute, what was that? I think actually what it was I think it was just a bit of noise in your throat, Charlotte, was it? Yeah. Oh, it was funny.
Windy pops.
A lot of people loved me calling that Windy Pops. It always stems from my little cousins when they were tiny and little.
Windy Pops.
Yeah. They're like
Yeah.
21 and 24 now, but yeah,
They still say that. Oh, you just had little Windy Pops over there.
still say it to them, yeah.
I think you've got to come up with alternate words, haven't you? You know, when they're younger, you can't say what you would normally say.
No,
know,
you can't. can
Windy
you?
Windy Pops and bottom burps.
Bottom burps, that's a good one.
Anyway.
So started off light, and I'm blending that colour. And I say I'm blending it out, I'm saying that loosely because it is just the one colour.
Yeah.
But then once you feel as though you've got a nice coverage, what I'm going to go is I'm going to go a little bit more heavy-handed towards the bottom here. And then as I start to draw out, I'm getting a bit lighter-handed, 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 going in so that we can really get that depth. This one happens to be the reef blue, for anyone that wants to know. And we're carrying on, going along, and then I'm getting, again, lighter and lighter as I go on. But even if you are going real depth of colour, whether you're going light with colour, you're going to get that smoothness look. So you can see already from into the left-hand side, see how we've got that bit more depth with the colour?
Yeah.
And then it's getting lighter and lighter. But then I can still go in again with the one colour, still go a little bit more heavy-handed, and then pulling it out all the way around. Take away some of that excess. So you can see how it's starting to get dark, and then we're going out, we're going out, we're going out. But then what about if we go into this next one? I'm going to do the same again, Ben, lightly handed. I'm going to colour in this full leaf, and then what I'll do is I'll come in with the deeper shade and start that off at the base, and then we'll start to draw the colour out by overlapping. So we're overlapping the colours to build up the intensity.
Lane has just asked about UPO. Can you use water-based products on UPO?
So, well, you're, because your alcohol, so water-based, I'm trying to think with the UPO paper. The thing with that, with the water-based, because it is more like a plasticky
It's not gonna
consistency
absorb
over
as well,
the
is it?
top, it's just going to wash off.
Yeah.
Whereas your alcohol, because it's obviously a permanent one,
Yeah.
so I would stick with the UPO paper. So yeah, I kind of answered my own question there. So your UPO paper is obviously designed and made for things that are permanent,
Yes.
your alcohol and that. Anything water-based or that, just going to wipe off and dry off. So.
And Susie T on YouTube has got a question for you, Craig. Susie T says, what is a windy pop?
A little burp.
Burp.
A little burp.
Yeah, a little burp. Windy pop. That's what we say to the... I think that's a well-known thing, isn't it? Windy pop?
I think so anyway, is it?
Oh, Charlotte, you've never heard of windy pop before?
Have you not?
Oh, Johnny? Yeah, Johnny knows a windy pop. This is a burp, that's what it is.
Gemma says it to him all the time.
Says it to Johnny. Oh, Johnny just did a little windy pop. He usually does one just after 7 o'clock when he's opened his can of
Arctic
beer
roll.
up. Yeah, he'll open his can. Be a bit earlier today, he's just said, because the weather's nice. He'll be out there later on in his shorts and his vest, with his can of whatever it is. Oh, windy pops. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping, Ben,
Yes.
that once we've finished Play Your Crafts Right, I'm going to try and do a really quick turnaround and see if I can grab like even 3 or 4 minutes out in the sun before we come back for launch day.
Looks like it's a bit cloudy out there now.
Oh, you're joking.
No, I've shut the door, so it's...
Oh, have you?
Yeah, fingers crossed it's still sunshine out there. It's the nicest day I've seen since I've been coming up here.
It really, really is.
Cannot believe it. I was actually stood out there earlier on going, it's warm, like really warm out there today.
Were you there when Charlotte was taking a temper tantrum?
What?
Were you there when Charlotte was taking a temper tantrum?
When was that?
When she didn't want to come in.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah, she's... I mean, we love doing this, but when it's nice like that, tell you what, yeah. Great thing is, Jake, he's still out there.
Is he still there?
Ah, yeah, he's got his feet up, ice cream, yeah. He's getting a tan. He's catching some rays out
You'll
there.
have to watch the side of his head. Doesn't want to get that burnt.
Yeah, with his new shaved head with the mullet going on. If you haven't seen our Jake, he's got a new hairdo. I tell you what, it is cracking.
Go back and watch Wake Up
yes.
Call yesterday. We got him on, didn't we?
Yeah, he's rocking the mullet, bringing the mullet back. But that's fantastic. Look at that.
So this one here,
shade.
It was reef blue.
Yeah.
And what I've done is using this one colour, I've built up the colour, you know, and I could carry on going even more heavy-handed, get more depth there. This one, I just actually used the 2 in the end, and that was Harbour Blue as well as the reef blue. And what I've done, went lightly handed with the light blue, added some depth of the deep blue, got a bit more heavy-handed, but then went back to the lighter one, started to blend it all in together and getting a real good consistency, working all the way through. Really nice. Sometimes people think they're a bit harder to use than you think. Once you start to play with them as well, they are really quite straightforward and you get a cracking result.
Yeah, I mean, and again today, the fact that you can almost get these home at a try-me price, £12.49 for the colour blends or $17.47, half the usual price. And if you're platinum, of course, take another 20% off that price that you're seeing on screen. We're almost done. But we've got to announce the winners, of course, of our Play Your Crafts Right game. It was I knew it would be a titanic battle today. Two absolute warriors of craft going head to head in the squared circle. We weren't in the squared circle, but we had a lot of fun. And unbelievably, Team Facebook won today. So we have randomly selected 5 people, the only 5 people who thought, no, were there more than that in the end, Johnny? Just a few more. Yeah. So the 5 winners off Team Facebook today winning a £10 or $10 voucher are Eleanor Schwing Jones, Lorna Jane Hunter, Teresa D'Amico, Hannah Hicks, and Becky Haas. Congratulations to you 5. You've got a £10 or $10 voucher winging its way to you. To claim your prize, just make sure you get in touch with us. We are prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Whoa, what a show. Of course, we have got lots more to come here for you today. Launch day coming up a little bit later on. In fact, we can tell you with all of the funky details here. Slick. And this... Professional. This is our launch day. Oh, it's gone now. Our launch day collection for you. And Craft House is coming up later on. Tiffany's going to be here. It's a Tiffany takeover. Me and Tiffany from 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock Eastern. Just to say, we've got a Crafters TV exclusive on launch day, and Tiffany's here launching brand new, totally Tiffany products as well a little bit later on. Are you looking forward to the rest of the day? Are we going out for a sunbathe?
Yes, let's do a turn around now, and then at least that's it done, and then we can have a little bit of a seat for maybe push it to about 5 minutes.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thank you so much. It's been lovely having you in so far on a Saturday. Wherever would you want to be, apart from here on a Saturday? And listen, make sure you take advantage of those deals. The Winner's Circle deals are meant to be fantastic. And again, the fact that you're getting all those Spectrum Noir goodies today on that half price deal, it's definitely worth dipping in and having a bit of a look. If you're a Spectrum Noir fan already, no doubt you've already got your carts and baskets full with those deals. But if you're thinking, shall I go with the Aqua Blend? Shall I give the Discovery kits a go? Do it today. The metallic markers, amazing. And if you buy one thing, the metallic pencils for that price, under £6, under $6 if you're a Platinum member, an absolute must. So make sure you check out your baskets and take advantage of all of those deals because they really are phenomenal. Listen, we are going to take a bit of a break. We're going to get stuff sorted, going to go for a sunbathe, maybe an ice cream, and we'll come back to you in about an hour and a half's time for what is going to be a brilliant launch day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.
Bye.